All right, next question is, what are the issues freelancers have on Upwork? So, I'm probably not going to get into all of them on this video, and I'll just attempt to list them out as I think about more. But I'll just get into, the big ones and, the ones that I hear about all the time. The main issue is, before they even get onto the platform, is that they can't get approved because there's so many freelancers competing to get onto the platform. So the first major thing is they can't get approved on there, and that's because they only want experts on the system. It's not like 5 years ago when they just allowed everybody from any corner of the world to get on there. They just want experts, and they want the people that are going to have the biggest chance of making a deal with a client. So the first thing, that main issue that you could get past, is be an expert, figure out what skills you could leverage to initially get on the site, and hopefully you can get past that first hurdle. Second issue is, that I hear about all the time, is that they can't find work. Well, that's why you're on the system in the first place, right? To find work. So in order to do that, you need to figure out how to not be kind of wedged with all of these competitive other freelancers bidding on the same jobs. So you need to figure out how to make yourself unique in a sense and attractive for clients in order to actually get the gigs. Because if you're not going to get the gigs, then you're not going to want to stay on this system. So that's those are the main two. The third one that I often hear is that clients don't pay and they have very small budgets. Well, I'm here to tell you that yes, that sometimes happens, but no, a lot of times clients have as much budget as as you can prove an ROI. So that's a return on investment, right? So in the online business world, any client's going to spend $1,000 if they can make $1,001. It's just the heart of this business. So if they can justify that return coming back to them, they'll spend whatever it takes. That's why people are building these systems in the first place. So what you need to do is justify, how do you get that money back for them? Because if you can confidently say that, like, hey, if you spend this money with me, you're going to get that back and then some, they may say that they're spending $50 or $100 for this budget, but it's a lie. Or it's not a lie, they just don't know it yet. But once you get that job done, there's going to be other ones. And so, I wouldn't even look at those small batch jobs as like a finite job. Like, just get that done, and then there's going to be others, especially if you prove that you're an awesome freelancer. So there's budget, there's getting on the system, there's getting gigs, and the others, the main issue for a lot of freelancers have with the system is that they take a significant percentage of what you make. And again, that's just a myth. From the start, I've just kind of taken that percentage and incorporated it into my hourly rate. So it's just nothing. If it's 20%, I just added 20% to my rate. If it's 10%, I just added 10%. And this is stuff that you could do on any rate. So it's just kind of passed through, and you're not even thinking about it. But that is, something majorly that people get offended by, that they are paying 20%. And I don't get why they're not incorporating it into their prices. It's weird. The fifth thing that I hear is that people get kicked off the site. This is usually 100 times out of 100 times due to them being shady, in a sense. And there are a number of shady people on there. And the biggest situation that people find themselves is trying, again, from my number 4, is to try and avoid those 10-20% costs that they're paying, and they try to circumvent the system and take money off, even though they found the client on the system. And again, how much would you pay a salesperson to find the job for you? It's probably going to be 15%. So Upwork facilitated that deal in the first place. So they are somewhat entitled to some type of finder's fee, right? So, but people don't respect that, and they want to take the client, get them off the system so they can save the 5 to 10%. and then it catches up to them. Upwork finds out some mysterious way, and they're booted, and they're never allowed back on. And again, their short-sightedness got them booted on a long term. So that's why a lot of people have issues on it. You see YouTube videos about this all the time and stuff like that. So don't do that. I think those top 5 are basically the ones that I hear the most. Again, if I come up with others, I'll list them below. And yeah, good luck with everything. And we'll see you on the other side here. Thanks, guys. Thanks for the question. Bye-bye.